matter how busy I was. It's important as fans and as luminaries in this wrestling business to let him know what he has done, what he has meant to everybody, and what he leaves behind. Because often, as you know, in this business, legends are taken from us overnight. We don't properly get to say goodbye or pay our respects. This is 2014 Derek Jeter, captain of the Yankees, retiring. This is
going live for John
Chicago
Cena.
Blackhawks captain Roger Maris in his last game. I'm proud to have been a small part of John Cena's career and his story, and very proud to have played on his wing on the first line.
They better not make John Cena tap out.
If they do, I'll be really mad.
Oh, I will.
I'll lose my mind.
I mean, he could have.
Can you give me the phone thing, Dad, to stand it on?
Where is it?
I think it's either on the kitchen table or in the room.
It better not be the first match either.
It isn't. It's the main event.
John Cena, Randy Orton has become the rivalry.
Yep.
Yep.
That was the rivalry.
Orton's not going to be there, though.
I know. It sucks.
Both of those guys wanted to be the biggest superstar in this business. It was very clear that they had that chemistry. I knew I was lucky to be in the ring.
I can't hear you.
That energy level is like 100. It's almost like you know she got it right in the palm of your hands. When I think of two icons in WWE, I do Randy Orton and John Cena. Those two guys are pretty much cut in the same cloth. It's really some of the most fun I've ever had in my career.
Your room is sick, though.
Oh, for sure. I actually just moved in, so I'm still
Really?
got some stuff around.
Georgia's is very jealous.
24 hours of football for $1. Watch when you want and don't get billed for bye weeks. Only with Sling.
The Golden One Member Cash Rewards Plus card lets you enjoy the rewards of every experience that comes your way. What are you
Hey, Mom.
Dive right in.
You think you can get my other phone on the table right there?
Life is a journey.
And that's the table of the entertainment center?
Oz are the fact class in first-timers. They don't know that nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But Carfax shows how accidents impact price. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Congratulations.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Incredible career. You've impacted the
From
lives
one
of
goat
so
to
many
another.
people inside the ring and outside the ring. It's time to skip leg day for once. Celebrate.
Don't care about you, Jimmy Kimmel.
I know you're going to go on to do many incredible things, and I just want to say, may the George be with you.
Bye bye.
Always.
Let's go, Cena! Cena! What's that wrong with John Cena? Say Cena's your daddy. Cena's my daddy! That's what I thought.
I appreciate watching you for the last 20 plus years when you've been an icon to all of us.
I can't even say John Cena, but you definitely do this. You transcend your generations and you will be so missed.
John Cena, the legendary never seen 17. Man, thank you for all these years. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for being the role model that we all need. You deserve this, brother. Congratulations. Happy time.
Good luck. For your last match, you better George and I need to go.
Let's show you what the card is tonight. It is a spectacular showing that we've seen of the first time the NXT champion was one-on-one with the reigning undisputed champion. We have Bailey against Ruga, a crossover, a rising star. We have tag team action with our lead, the champs, against Ron Evans and Leon Slater. And then it is the main event. John Cena, the last time against Gunther's a fire match in the greatest career of all time. He wanted this past year to be special. 36 appearances, that was it. This was quality over quantity. As for how all of us view this, what is Sammy Isher? He gets a little rapid fire style with everybody around the court. Peter, I'll start with you. Your favorite Cena match of the year. Everybody Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam finally got the classic move from John Cena that comes so good. Biggie, what do you got? It's the AJ Styles move. I love the callbacks. I love the odes to all the matches John Cena wrestled over the years. Sam, what say you?
And history-making championship win. Dominic Mysterio winning the Intercontinental Championship after violence.
To me, it's Randy Orton in Randy's hometown of St. Louis. And to put all icing on the cake, R-Truth returns at the end of that match.
Jackie, what was your favorite Cena match of the year?
Oh, testimony, everybody backstage was laughing every time you came to watch with somebody. You were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
What say you, Byron? The unexpected United States Open Challenge match between Sami Zayn and John Cena. Unsurprisingly so, it was a barn burner. I love AJ Styles down in Australia. Cena's moment of the year, the moment of the year for me, it had to be Logan Paul. That crowd was unbelievable in France. Just transcended normal with the start of the next generation. I loved it. Man, I am partial to those little kids coming out in those yellow shirts after Zapalooza. It really touched my heart. I love it. All right, Sam, your moment of the year from John Cena was?
When we got our hero back, John Cena coming back on the SmackDown before SummerSlam and finding his senses again.
All the WWE fans wanted to see the moment of John Cena and AJ Styles, but during the match against Logan Paul, when John Cena hit the Styles Clash, the crowd and the internet went wild.
Jackie and Byron, your Cena moment of the year.
Aside from winning that 17th title, I'm going with recreating the CM Punk pipe bomb promo. That was so electric. I loved every second.
I'm going to piggyback my man Sam at SummerSlam. The black and white John Cena logo flashes on the screen. And then, bam, we get the colors, we get the excitement, and the lucid nightmare was over. Thank you, John. The reason we celebrate John Cena tonight, we're going to take this home here. No more of the rapid fire. It's because of the connection to the fans. Remember that tonight as you absorb it all. Feel that energy tonight. Feel that passion, the gratitude, and the authenticity. A historic Saturday night's main event set to come your way. Right after we honor America with a national anthem sung by our very own Lillian Garcia.
I'm the gift. Our husband are not led by scripture, but by another spirit. Pause and read.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the national anthem by WWE's own Lillian Garcia.
So you guys may know I'm the Weston's actually why I'm not in the studio right now, because it's not safe for me to be there. The flooding was quite severe.
just come on?
Yes.
Huh?
2 minutes.
I had a feeling that was really in this deal. Remember. They said Vince McMahon not going to be there.
What?
They said that Vince McMahon wasn't going to be there.
I'm not shocked Vince isn't there.
It would be smart.
Sweat and tears. Remember, God may take time, but he never forgets.
What happened?
I'm going to Peacock. It was on YouTube. All right.
Pizza! Ooh, sandwiches! We can settle this with a sibling cage match, or Jimmy John's new toasted pizza sandwiches. Look me, Mom. It's a win-win.
Everywhere.
Toasted pizza sandwiches.
This great.
Oh, that's good.
This is one of the most destructive things that is trash in the world.
Who would have thought I got here just in time?
I'm actually shocked.
Today, the luckiest fans got to celebrate Cena one last time. At Street Northwest, transported to hustle, loyalty, and respect fan fest. Everybody has come out to see John Cena's last match. The Heartbreak Kid is here. Shawn Michaels was once a WrestleMania rival to John Cena, now here to celebrate him.
Where's the pizza?
Let's go.
Isn't it done?
Yeah, they just gotta warm it up.
Remember, it all started with Kurt Angle. In 2002, he held that light opposite of young John Cena. Ruthless aggression was soon underway. The great Mark Henry
I thought it was with AEW.
No.
the world's strongest
No?
No, he left.
Oh, did he come back to WWE?
Yeah, it's been like a year.
Oh,
Where have you been?
Metro Boomin is here for the last time meeting right now. And backstage, it is nearly go time. That locker room door right there, it'll open a little later, and the 17-time world champion will face the brutality, the physicality of Gunther on Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I do not want him fighting Gunther, bro.
well,
I'm serious, but
I
The
just don't.
GOAT.
there's nothing else.
You hear it so much you forget what it means. Greatest of all time. Is it measured in titles? Records?
History has been made.
Or calibrated in time?
John Cena,
Games and matches into the seasons, seasons into years, years into decades. But the GOAT perseveres in a style all his own. Every damn night. Until he's an era unto himself. Face to face with the baddest human being on the planet. John Cena made his WWE debut June 27th, 2002. Here is the one club you possess. Ruthless. What marks the ending order of centuries. And that which made Cena the case is nothing less than the sacred currency of professional wrestling. That connection. That communion with the legend. Oh, he sees you. He hears you. Feels you. Loves you. Every last one. John Cena is the GOAT!
Why was there a Canadian flag in the rafters? That's weird.
What?
I mean, it looked like it. It said it looked like a Canadian flag up in the rafters. And I was just wondering why.
They're in Washington, D.C.
Huh?
They're in Washington, D.C.
Will it be enough to overcome the four-time world champion Bailey? And the world tag team champions, AJ Styles, Dragon Lee. They've been so impressive. Now they face the young and confident pairing in NXT's Javon Evans and TNA's Leon Slater. And Gunther has arrived. He's working through four tournament rivals to earn this most coveted spot. John Cena's final opponent, Gunther says he's gonna make him get up. Welcome inside the Saturday night's main event, Joe Tessitore, alongside the 2026 soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Stephanie McMahon. Steph, I know you're going to modestly reflect what I say here, but in 2003, you helped save the early stages of John Cena's career. You believed in his unique talent. How do you describe what this means to these fans, to you, to the industry?
Oh my God, it is absolutely electric in this building here tonight. Every single person here, all of the celebrities you've seen, the fan edits that they've done. I mean, we are here to pay tribute to the true legend, the GOAT, the never-seen 17, John Cena.
Except there are a few in the industry who care more about the development of young talent than you and John, and that is what he wants to showcase on this card. We are about to see some rising stars.
We are. It is very fitting for John Cena to want his very final night to be about featuring who's up and coming, who is the next batch of superstars. John Cena has said on interviews he wants to shake the hand of the person who becomes the 18-time WWE champion.
Are you ready to get after it here?
Oh, I'm ready!
Are you ready, Washington, D.C.? Let's do this!
You gotta say, I have one question for all of you. Are you ready?
This is gonna be a fun way to kick things off.
Sorry, but I like Cody Rhodes. I'm only gonna go for Cody Rhodes.
I love Cody, but I love Oba too.
Like I said, if it's a clean win, I won't be mad.
I mean, I'm not gonna blame Oba for winning.
No.
If Drew McIntyre screws him, it's not because Oba told him to.
But wouldn't that make Oba mad though?
I don't know, maybe.
Whoa.
Never do that again.
What?
Never do that again.
Why?
It's cringe.
Why is it cringe?
Because he only does it. I don't even do it.
Okay.
What did he do?
He did the whoa, and it was just cringe.
Well, the crowd did it. Remember when that theme song went off at WrestleMania as Seth Rollins' mystery opponent? Nobody
Yeah.
knew who it was, right?
Everyone knew who it was.
No, before that. No,
Nobody did the whoa back in the day, but they knew who it was.
they did before his theme song came on. Yeah, they knew who it was, but before his theme song came on, they didn't know who he was. Seth Rollins was going to wrestle, right?
When they heard the intro, they knew who it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They did.
No one knew when the lights went out. People had a hunch.
See, they did it.
Yeah, because they're actually there.
Oh,
Are you gonna get the food?
well, I was waiting for your mom.
Well, I can't get the food.
Why?
I'm live. I can't get up.
Well, I wanted to eat with your mom. I wanted to eat with your mom. I was waiting until your mom was ready. I don't know how many sauces you want.
That's John Cena himself, who has a massive task against the merciless Gunther.
You want to talk about emotional? Cody Rhodes has got very emotional over the past couple of months because of this issue with Drew McIntyre. It's forced him to make irrational, sometimes rash decisions like thinking of a man he faces tonight.
This is an interesting choice of words. Let's go back to Roman Reigns, who had the WWE title for 4 years. He did that by not making rash decisions, not making mistakes, but being cold and clinical. And it could cost Cody that he's not following those footsteps.
And his opponent, from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Oba Femi.
I am the ruler.
Won his second NXT championship last Saturday night when he beat Ricky Saints at NXT Deadline. This is a man, Wade, who joined WWE only 3 years ago as part of our Next in Line program. He was a great college athlete, winning shot put competitions at the University of Alabama. Shawn Michaels told me earlier today he has never seen anyone take to this business so quickly, like the ruler, Oba Femi.
Entered this industry 3 years ago and has come through it like a hot knife through butter. But make no mistake, this is the biggest test so far for Oba Femi. Oba, for many people, the future.
Have you ever heard of Lost Hills in California?
Cody Rhodes.
Oba Femi telling me earlier today that I belong here. It is
Mr. Anthony said, who has ever heard of Lost Hills, California? And I said, I haven't. And I live in California. I still managed to have over $500 left over.
Said he patterns his wife after his father, Lee, who is watching tonight live in Nigeria. An emotional man who's been a WWE fan for his entire life, so he cannot believe the fact that Obafemi is going to be in the ring in the final night of John Cena's career. So wait, tell me about Obafemi. What does he bring to the game, and what does Cody Rhodes have to look out for?
They're trying to back Cody Rhodes. We've seen one tie-up already, and immediately to answer your question, Michael Cole, it's the overwhelming, intolerable power of Obafemi that showed right off the bat, and that's what has this audience worried on Cody's behalf.
Cody Rhodes has proven that he can take the best of the power game. Remember his great rivalry with Brock Lesnar, of course, the rivalry with John Cena as well, and Roman Reigns. A side headlock now applied by Cody Rhodes. Just looking to overpower the undisputed WWE champion. There's the quickness of Rhodes. Wait for this second. Oh, look at Femi! Closing that bare palm
Wow.
hand around the throat of Cody. Cody is up. Cody is down the Irish Coast backbreaker. And Femi is countered up for the Red Sevens.
The only comment to this one, it is not even close. It's a 10-7 round to Obafemi, who is now mowing down the WWE champ.
Body shots followed by an elbow to the back of the neck. And this is that methodical pace that Obafemi loves to put into play as we take another look at the power of Femi.
It's a staggering amount of power that is simply not something that is used often in this industry. That's the key to why Obafemi has devoured everything in his path thus far.
And wait, remember Femi warned Cody Rhodes, when the bell rings, you won't be looking at potential. You're going to be looking at capability. The future is now for Obafemi.
It's completely poetic that as one top guy of this industry taps out in John Cena, another man is here to pick up the slack. And that man is currently dominating the best in WWE.
This crowd is split. Jeez, he tossed him across the ring.
Across the ring, and Rhodes is stunned here by the early power and onslaught of Femi.
Talk about this being a massive test for Obafemi. We could be wrong. This could be the start of a generational takeover at the top of the industry. It's exactly the kind of
Look at that. Cody went for his power slam, and it was blocked by Femi.
Femi's clearly done his homework because nothing Cody usually relies on is working.
And Cody's got to kick out. What would a win rate mean for Obafemi tonight?
Completely wipes out any perception that this guy still needs to learn. If he beats the absolute best we've got in Cody Rhodes, the kingdom is all yours, Obafemi.
Cody wants to be QB1. He wants to take on all comers, fight all battles, but again, it needs to focus against Femi tonight, who just delivers a right and drops Cody to his knees.
A shot on the ribs of Obafemi. He's registering it somewhat, but it's less of a grimace compared to the face of Cody Rhodes, etched in pain.
Now, look at this. Femi with one arm, and again, knee right to the spine of Rhodes.
If Cody Rhodes somehow wins, he's going to have to earn it because he's dominating.
He's barely even breathing heavily.
I know.
Walk in the park thus far for Obafemi. The threat with young superstars stepping up to this level is always that they're going to be consumed by the moment, by that giant spotlight. Obafemi has just walked into this arena with the world spotlight on him and owned it.
Wait, that's one of the things about Femi. He never seems out of his element. It dates back to when he was the breakout tournament winner in NXT, or the Iron Survivor winner, the NXT North American champion. No moment was ever too big for this man. Cody lands on his feet, needs to try to rally here, the chance of trouble. Oh, that'll help. Sidesteps Femi, shoulder first to the post.
Femi knows down an opponent like he has done Cody Rhodes thus far. Usually, it's plain sailing, but Cody can dig deeper than most. That's why he's the champ.
Up and over the 300. And there's a power slam by Cody Rhodes, who now looks to build some momentum in this matchup. Cody measuring Femi off the second rope. Cody Cutter! Cover!
Ooh.
This is that durability of Cody Rhodes coming to the
I'm hoping they don't have commercial breaks during matches, because they normally do for Saturday night's main event. Hopefully not this time. Either go from the disaster kick this time. Nope.
What is that doing? Another one?
Bad feeling they're gonna have a commercial break soon. Jeez.
More of an elbow smash to the jaw of Cody Rhodes, but the effects are exactly the same. Cody Rhodes with all that momentum just wiped out. Perfect timing from Obafemi, who may well have been playing a little possum there against the veteran.
And Cody Rhodes, though, the veteran, ducks underneath, grabs the rope, bending out to the other side of the floor. Cody seals it, takes Fenny down, and now Cody Rhodes is starting to feel it.
So bullseye right there, taking the big man down. And questions now about the durability of Obafemi, as he's been peppered with shots. Wait a sec, what speed
What are you talking about? Oh, what a spine buster! Cover! And a kick out by Rhodes!
I'll tell you right now, Cole, the spine buster, as impressive as it was, we know about it. It was the speed of Obafemi.
Clean spine buster.
Into the ring there that really got himself into the opportunity to nail the spine buster. That's the deceptive part about this huge human being, the explosive movement.
He gave Cody no space.
There's no way Cody stepped into this match against
Mom, are you watching this?
powerful as
I am.
Obafemi, expecting to be outmaneuvered.
You guys are on your phones.
I'm doing a quiz
Especially against the man who's
in
been in his
between
business 3 years.
matches.
Cody, big right hand by Rhodes.
Mom,
And now Fenny gonna try Cody.
why are you on your phone?
I'm
Cody,
trying
let's
to
run over a
finish.
handstand.
Cody's hurting here. This is not good. I just look at the eyes
I'm
of Cody.
trying to.
Because, dude, I'm live. I don't know if that I get copyright strike.
What?
I could get copyright strike
What is that?
because I'm live on YouTube.
I'm not on you.
I am.
I didn't know.
I told you that earlier.
I forgot.
Connecting to the jaw of Cody.
That's all I need.
Sorry, I forgot. I'm trying to.
It's okay.
Steel tables, a lot of sharp edges,
You're
and
gonna
Cody's
have to
caught something
thing
incredibly
on
badly.
I'm gonna be live on YouTube for the
Now
whole thing.
Obafemi smells blood and tastes blood, and the end
I
there.
thought it was just doing that.
Look at this, Fenny.
No.
Cody Rhodes again. Here's the cover. And a kick out. What a match to kick off Saturday night's main event. Obafemi, the future of this industry. One of the reasons that John Cena wanted these young stars to be featured on this card tonight.
Is that the
And you
ear
saw
or
again, the
the mouth?
concern is it comes
Looks like
to
the ear.
a busted eardrum.
You know for a fact Cody Rhodes is never going to give up in a match like this, but he must be regretting accepting it in the first place.
I don't think Cody regrets anything. I think he understands his actions, but I get your point. And look at Cody able to land on his feet, up to the top rope. Avalanche, Cody caught him.
Oh my.
Cover by the champ. Fenny kicked out.
That is exactly
I thought that was. I actually thought that was it at first.
two things happen. You either panic and retreat into your show, or if you're in that very elite category, you move up the gears.
Oh, Cody, come on.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Which means Ova lost.
What the hell is he doing here? I thought this was an unsafe working environment, Drew.
Ova finished not gonna be happy about this.
He's been screwed over by Cody Rhodes and WWE.
Plants Drew McIntyre on his backside. McIntyre not only ruined the match for Rhodes, he ruined it for Fenny as well. And now a Cody counter to McIntyre.
You're gonna get robbed, you're gonna get robbed.
Well, that's what happens.
That damn McIntyre, the hypocrite,
ruin this great match as his obsession with Cody Rhodes continues.
I knew he was getting unfair.
Of all the nights for McIntyre to pull that stunt.
But exactly what he came for, let's face it, ruin Cody's night, ruin Oda's night, and the start of John Cena's night.
Cody Rhodes is the present. Ola Femi is the future. But wait, I don't believe Femi coming into the present will be too far away.
What a way to enter the top level of this industry. Femi may dominate here for the next 15 plus years. That was incredible. And I don't think for a second the issues between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre are going to end tonight.
Cody Rhodes, the man who is QB1, the man who hopes to replace John Cena, and already has in the face of WWE. How impressed are you with Ola Femi?
Kind of let down by that ending, but
We know about the physical gifts of the man.
Yeah.
What we didn't know is the fact that he
I
can step
knew-
into
I-
the
I
biggest
knew it was gonna
spotlight
happen.
against the best in the industry and simply overwhelm the WWE champ. Femi has a bright future here in WWE.
You know, John Cena says this isn't the end tonight. It's the beginning. Time to shine the spotlight on the stars of tomorrow like Ola Femi or the woman who will be in the ring coming up next. The spectacular high flyer known as Solo Ruka of NXT takes on the multi-time world champion with a Hall of Fame resume. Bailey, they're in action live coming up next. Meanwhile, the last time is almost here. Rapidly approaching the final match in the legendary career of John Cena.
It is the end of an era. Cannot believe our friend John Cena is about to wrestle in his final WWE match.
John, you can't see us, but we can see you.
It has been so inspiring to see what you've done from the doctor of tokenomics to ultimately the greatest of all time.
An absolutely incredible career. You work so hard and you do it with integrity.
You inspired so many people. You won a ton of championships. Almost impressive enough for me to forget the fact that you're a diehard Patriots fan. But hey, I guess no one's perfect, including the 07 Patriots.
John Cena, it's your boy Big Snoop Dogg. You know what it is. Congratulations, loved one. I'm gonna smoke one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna blow one for the pole one.
I gotta warn you, when you enter the grocery store or step into your garage, there's no entrance music at all in retirement unless you play it yourself on your AirPods. So, that's a free tip from me to you. Congrats again, pal.
Congratulations, John, on an amazing career. What you've done for the sport and for WWE is just insane. You're a legend. Congratulations.
Montreal. It's Fight Weekend. Friday Night SmackDown broke the first punch. You want it, you got it. Welcome to Saturday Night's main event. Saturday Night's main event going for the knockdown. Unbelievable! WWE hits back-to-back nights at the Bell Center. All action, all weekend. Tickets on sale now. Losing to last week's leftovers.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, bring the juice. Minute Maid.
Our intel chain is compromised.
You were hacked.
You're telling me it's real?
Someone's been watching and listening through you.
We can either attempt to remove what's in your brain, or we keep the hack open. We need to use you to find them and destroy them. Tell me why you chose me.
We either save the mission or save his life.
Are you in?
It's Money in the Bank time. Oh my goodness! Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder. He's actually done it.
The Money in the Bank case is mine.
Nice. Good job, buddy.
Wait a second. He's cashing in. We have a new the WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
This isn't just combat. It's cinema. Every strike is a frame. Every rivalry, a story. This canvas is more than a stage.
Are you not entertained?
It's where stories live, where worlds collide, where legends are made. It's on the new home of UFC, Paramount Plus.
For no matter what crosses your path, get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
Introducing the Acura ADX. Take your mind.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Take your eyes on Google. The all-new Acura ADX. Crafted to match your energy. Take your vibes on.
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the seasonal performance event going on now.
As long as elephants still fly and heroes assemble, as long as the night shines bright with joy and hugs warm our hearts, as long as we have each other, anything is possible. The moment we enter our happy place, join us for the 70th celebration of the happiest place on earth.
After marrying my German, everyone's got to tell. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Good everybody, I'm Chris.
Hey John, it's Kurt Angle. I personally want to congratulate you on an incredible career. You are legendary, my friend.
To get in the ring with John Cena is a privilege. And you got a friend for life.
Thank you for always giving your time to us. Thank you for answering every single question. It'll mean more than you'll ever know.
The utmost respect and love to John.
Thank you for always being true to who you are. You've always been a role model to me, a role model for everyone in this industry.
From my family to yours, I want to say we love you.
You are so much more than John Cena, the professional wrestler. You are a remarkable man, and I couldn't be more proud to know you. Thank you for everything.
I certainly wouldn't be back here if it wasn't for you. Contrary to popular belief, you've always inspired me to be back and be in your presence as you gracefully exit this wonderful circus of a business. As always, I'm just following your lead. Thank you, John.
You know, Washington, D.C. invokes the images of great presidents, for which are forever etched in immortality on Mount Rushmore. When it comes to the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling, John Cena has a spot there as the GOAT. I want you to take a look at the career of John Cena. Of course, the headline is always Wade, 17-time record-setting world champion. But look at some of these other numbers.
Everything in this game, a Grand Slam champion, breaking records left, right, and center since his debut 8,500 days ago, back in 2002.
John Cena's final match moments away. Well, attention, C-Nation. Celebrate the champs last ride with a WWE Ultimate Edition John Cena Final Match action figure from Mattel Creations. Each made-to-order figure comes with a soft, good shirt that reads, "The last time is now." 3 interchangeable heads and 3 swappable sets of hands. This limited opportunity only lasts through December 31st, so if you want some, come pre-order some now at MattelCreations.com. The stars are out here tonight for Cena's final match, including our friend from the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, enjoying the show here tonight in Washington, D.C. How about John Bernthal, the actor, of course, Walking Dead, the Punisher, and the Bear as well. John and his family enjoying the show tonight. And my old friend Wade is here as well. Haven't seen him in many years. Chuck Zito, the stuntman, the actor, of course, part of Sons of Anarchy. Chuck Zito in the house here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Lyra Valkyria. From San Jose, California, Bailey.
The first ever women's Grand Slam champion, the 4-time world champion, Bailey, is here tonight. Interesting statistic when it comes to Bailey. They're looking at WWE amongst Chris Mattis and Steve Torres, but Bailey has only lost one time in her career here in Washington, D.C. A very successful record in our nation's capital, but Bailey's been struggling, I guess, internally as of late. Has some good days and bad days.
Yeah, absolutely. Bailey's personality at times has been a little erratic and temperamental of late, but I spoke to her earlier. She seems to be in a good mood, of an even keel, and looking to ball one hell of a show tonight.
Saturday night's main event, presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. Bailey has been very vocal on social media the past couple of weeks of how important it is for her to be a part of this night tonight. She grew up as a fan, met John Cena at an autograph signing many years ago, and ended up being a peer of Cena, and now one of those leaders who have followed in Cena's footsteps to try to train the superstars of tomorrow, including this superstar.
And her opponent, being accompanied by Zoya. From Honolulu, Hawaii, Soul Ruka.
You know, you can catch all the NXT superstars every Tuesday night on the CW, including Soul Ruka. Had a great talk with a 26-year-old earlier today. She was telling me that she didn't know if she wanted to do this. She's only been here 3 years. At the University of Oregon, she was involved in a sport that is known as acrobatics and tumbling. She wanted to be a stunt double. That was the next best thing. And she told me that sport allowed her to prepare herself for the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but doing a different sport like the acrobatics and tumbling, it helped her to learn how to catch flying human beings, control their body weight, maybe even catch an errant knee to the nose occasionally. Essentially, that is wrestling training before she ever got anywhere near NXT, which will explain why she's been on the fast track in the brief 3 years that she's been training for professional wrestling.
Had a couple of pins in the Iron Survivor Challenge last Saturday night at NXT Deadline. I asked Soul about tonight. She said, I understand the gravity of the moment. I've got nerves, of course, who wouldn't? But I was handpicked to be here. One of the 4 handpicked to be here tonight. I'm going to show the world that I belong.
It's a very different mentality for that of Overfemi from NXT, who we saw a little earlier, who says he deserves this now, he belongs here, whereas Sol Ruka obviously incredibly grateful for the opportunity, and I'll tell you this,
Oh, nice take that.
win or lose tonight, win, Sol Ruka arrives on the mat for good, lose, and it's an opportunity to figure out your weak spots and grow from them, so you really can't lose if you're Sol Ruka.
So basically what you're saying is Bailey has everything to lose tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always a high risk. You're competing against someone you are expected to win. And Sol Ruka right in the early goings here, having a few shocks up her sleeve with that elite level athleticism of hers.
Waist lock turned into a headlock. Nice transition by Bailey. And now goes to work on the left arm of Ruka, the former NXT Women's North American Champion, longest title hold ever in nearly 200 days. Bailey dumps on her feet, and that was Sol Ruka showing off a little bit. And look at that! Ruka takes down Bailey with the Iguana, and Bailey in the corner, caught off guard a bit.
Unreal agility and aerial ability of Sol Ruka. She has that athletic wow factor. The kind of things that we perhaps at times haven't seen before in this industry.
I asked her what her strength is, right? She's not a high flyer. However, I'm extremely tall as well. A tall high flyer, you don't usually think of it that way, but she says it helps her in these types of matchups.
Usually a lower central gravity will help you. Relatively smooth there from Sol Ruka. And something we've overlooked is the corner women on the outside for Bailey, of course, Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, strange relationship there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, strange relationship with Sol Ruka and her corner woman here. Sometimes tag partner Zarya on the outside, and those two have been kind of beefing on and off a little lately, so keep an eye on that at ringside.
Yeah, they made up this past week, though, and Bailey got caught, got hung up on the apron, and Sol Ruka wisely took advantage.
Movement of Sol Ruka, but Bailey hasn't got an answer for it. Oh,
Dang.
Ruka on display as she delivers a kick to Bailey.
Yeah.
Step ahead of Bailey from the early goings here.
They still lost it on she's in NXT, huh?
Just good old-fashioned smash mouth. That is how you take down someone with the kind of agility of a Sol Ruka. You make this game a little more even once Sol Ruka is grounded. Veteran smart to play.
Yeah, that's what Bailey has to do tonight. You know, weather that early storm with
Hey, are you ready for the
now Bailey trying to lift Sol Ruka up on his shoulders. And Sol able to roll through.
You ready for dinner?
Nice move there by Sol.
Issue with a Sol Ruka coming up from NXT for Bailey. She hasn't got the amount of take that Sol Ruka has on Bailey to kind of figure out the tricks and gain your opponents to play.
Ruka with a kick right to the face of Bailey.
But you're right, it really is all about riding out that early storm of a young and excited athlete. Bailey tried to do that, but with the second win here is Sol Ruka, who looks absolutely golden in that ring already.
And fans behind her here tonight, Washington, D.C.
Wow. 5-star backflip.
Sol Ruka was simply too quick on that flip, catching Bailey and completely. Let's take another look at this. It's perfect precision time.
Wow, she was winning the rope and touched the rope.
Down on the top of Bailey's head.
Wow.
I'm sure Henry and others on the roster can do that today. Went for the splash, the springboard splash. Bailey, we got a hot play out. Bailey kicking it into another gear.
Once again, another example of a veteran in the locker room who's been to the top many times, having an extra level of durability that perhaps the kind of opponent Sol Ruka is used to compete with do not have.
Into the corner of the suplex, and Bailey now going to go for the cover and try to knock Ruka off. Grabs both legs, and again, another veteran move, not allowing Ruka to put her feet on the rope before the break, forcing a kick out.
See a smile on Bailey's face. She knows full well she's taken the sting out of the hornet here. And this is when Bailey can really start going to town and ripping apart this youngster.
The bright lights are on tonight. How do you weather these types of storms? That's what we're going to learn about these young superstars here on Saturday night's main event.
This is a lot of time to do a young superstar stepping up at this level.
Rolling Bailey through. Bailey catches her with a kick.
The bright lights, the veteran, you're in there against the all-time legend.
Oh, nobody home.
Is this where you start to panic, or is this where you show you have extra gears? It looks like Ruka is doing the latter.
Up onto the back of the neck. Ruka with a chop. Bailey across the ring. Elbow Glenn Bailey. Another one by Ruka. Ruka beginning to build a bit of momentum here, sending the veteran into the corner. Nice German suplex released by Ruka. And a kick up.
That's by the lack of fatigue that Ruka is showing. Getting deeper into the match now, but clearly still has a lot left in the tank.
Well, you know what nerves can do to fatigue as well, right? You get there. Yeah, Ruka
Top rope. Oh, what a DDT!
Okay.
Cover now by Ruka. Is it enough? Bailey's got a kick out at 2.
Who the hell even thinks the cartwheel on the top rope, let alone mid-match?
Come on.
Execute a perfect DDT, spiking Bailey.
You're missing everything.
It's unfortunate for Sol Ruka that did
Yeah,
not
she
get
did
the
the
win.
off the top rope.
Yeah, I watched it.
Up top, caught by Bailey. And belly to belly. She's finished many opponents with that move. She's won championships with it. And Ruka kicks out, and now Bailey a bit frustrated.
Now panic mode for Bailey, who did not expect this match to be quite so difficult. Getting into those deep waters. And Lyra Valkyria on the outside, barking instructions to Bailey. Well, the brains are scrambled right now. Bailey's fighting on instinct.
There's over 19,000 here tonight in the Capital One Arena, Washington, D.C. for the final night of John Cena's career. This is Bailey and NXT Sol Ruka putting on a show for us here tonight.
Night of history. We're going to get a glimpse into the future and how bright it is with these NXT superstars we've seen so far.
Bailey and Ruka delivers an elbow, and Sol Ruka turned inside out by Bailey. Drags her back, center of the ring, puts the leg down, and Ruka kicks at 2, gets the shoulder up as Zaria looks on. You know, no disrespect to NXT, but this is a completely different ballgame, ladies and gentlemen. We're in front of over 19,000. It's sold out. It's Cena's last night. The bright lights are on. The stars are here. The celebrities are out. And that is what Ruka has to deal with. Not only Bailey, but this as well.
Yeah, very often in this situation as a youngster, you can get that imposter syndrome. And it looks like
Bailey able to...
Mm-hmm.
That was close.
That was very close. Rose plant? Oh.
A shining wizard there by Sol Ruka. Cover now on Bailey. Is it enough? And Bailey kicks out.
Well, Bailey went big with that rose plant. You're absolutely right. But that unreal agility of Sol Ruka found an escape. It's the kind of escape that very few women can pull off. Went up.
Oh, look out! Looked like she was going for that soul snatcher, and Bailey made her pay. Face first, rose plant. Is it enough? Cover now. Hooks both legs on Sol Ruka, and she gets her.
Oh. That was smart.
I don't know if that was intentional from Sol Ruka or Bailey just made an unforced error over-rotating there.
Bailey getting a bit overzealous there.
I feel like Bailey's just frustrated with herself for not winning the match after that rose plant. He had it won.
Nice back suplex to Ruka.
Oh, what the ante is. No time for panic. It's time to drop the hammer and get the win.
And that's what Bailey's planning to do. She's going up to the top rope. It is Saturday night's main event, correct? Oh, yeah! Oh, and the knees up by Ruka.
Took a beat too long climbing those turnbuckles, and Ruka now takes victory.
And Bailey able to kick out, so Ruka.
Oh.
What kind of move is that?
And Bailey just rolling out of the ring. I don't know if that was on instinct or not.
Well, Bailey has no clue where she's at.
Oh
my God.
She beat Bailey.
Bailey nature heel.
Maybe.
Has knocked off a one-day Hall of Famer in Bailey at Saturday night's main event. All I can say is, wow.
Absolutely incredible from this youngster. Absolutely shining in the spotlight of Saturday night's main event. Take another look at this. Going for the soul snatcher. It failed, and this is where Bailey had the match won. Hits the rose plant. But what's his over rotation to the pin? Getting too much leverage on the pin allowed Sol to get a big up. This was the match.
That her move is crazy.
Watch this move. A highlight reel, no matter.
That is an insane move.
Like a neck breaker, but
It's a cutter. It's a flipping RKO.
Against one of the best in the locker room,
Bailey obviously frustrated, but she understands what happened here tonight. That woman will be a megastar. Sol Ruka, one of the bright lights of Saturday night's main event.
wows us all. And now they pay salute to the great John Cena. Either the last time is now Superstar will be open tonight until midnight. And tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Don't miss your opportunity to shop the largest collection of John Cena merchandise. The Superstore is located at Gallery Space DC at 737 7th Street Northwest in downtown DC. Don't miss your chance because you can't see them after this. Well, we are all here tonight to celebrate the legendary career of the greatest of all time, John Cena. John Cena on his final match ever against the reigning general, Gunther, tonight.
How would I describe John Cena's career? Well, he's the goat of all goats. The greatest superstar this business has ever seen.
Congratulations, man. Setting new standards for the industry that nobody's gonna touch. Because there's only one John Cena.
I don't think WWE looks anything like it does today without John Cena. Thank you. We will all do everything in our power to leave it better than you leave it.
Sure you want to retire? I think you got a few more years in you.
You can't get out of
I agree, Becky. I agree.
You go. What's the matter with you?
Don't get up, John.
John, thank you for all these years. Thank you for feeding me and my family.
I don't know how to repay the man, and I'm gonna miss him immensely.
I probably wouldn't be where I am today without John Cena, considering him one of my best friends in the business. John, all I can simply say is thank you. Thanks for the house.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, against the upstarts from
AJ Lee.
and TNA, Javon Evans and Leon Slater. The match is presented by Jimmy John's. Order a toasted pizza sandwich at jimmyjohns.com today. The matchup next.
Rated T.
Losing to last week's leftovers.
Time to bring the juice.
When every day feels like Monday, bring the juice. Minute Maid.
For no matter what crosses your path, get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
Introducing the Acura ADX.
Hey Google, turn it on.
Take your eyes on Google. The all-new Acura ADX. Crafted to match your energy.
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the seasonal performance event going on now.
So hear the drums drumming, all your friends humming. Yeah, it's a good time coming. Everything you want, it's right here, y'all. Every minute, it's right here, y'all. We got the tools bumping, got the kids jumping. Yeah, it's a good time coming.
crazy.
They've updated loads of stuff.
Big update. The competitive gameplay is insane.
FC even updated rebounds. Yeah, this will just do everyone's suggestions. Why don't they just do a sale?
Let's talk about innovations.
I'll take it from here. The wheel, the internet, and now new Fireball Blazing Apple. Who did it? New Fireball Blazing Apple, mankind's greatest innovation.
We all have a name. It will be called. It will be tested. And it will live on by the people it inspires. The Home Depot, official FIFA World Cup 2026 supporter.
I've got something to tell you. I have cancer. That one word can change everything. But there are two words that can change cancer. Clinical trials. Two words that anyone can bring up. Because when we're up against it, we need all the help we can get.
Wanna buy your way? Wanna pre-qualify at the park? Woo! Wanna get that car? ASAP! You wanna do it your
Wanna drive?
way.
CarMax.
This January, from Caft in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, two epic nights.
WWE fans are ready for Friday Night SmackDown.
One historic road to WrestleMania.
For the first time in Riyadh, the Royal Rumble.
The weekend that changes everything. Tickets on sale now.
Hey, John. Well, you're an OG now. Just want to thank you for carrying on a legacy and helping the WWE go to levels that it may have never reached without John Cena.
My friend, my brother, John Cena, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your contributions, all of your accomplishments, your passion, your commitment. I feel like, you and I have this wild and crazy history and we've broken records. And man, that has been incredible. And I'll always be proud of that, what you and I were able to accomplish together as a team.
John, I don't know what comes next for you, but I'm sure whatever it is, you will do it at a level no one can match.
So brother, I want to thank you for everything you've done. Go have fun. John Cena, you are the GOAT, and tear that house down, man.
Continued success, my brother, and I'll see you down the road.
No doubt John Cena one day will be joining that woman, Michelle McCool, and the WWE Hall of Fame. She's here in the front row tonight, as is the world's strongest man. Mark Henry in the house tonight. He's talked about how much John has meant to his career. 23 years ago, that man, Kurt Angle, said, "Who the hell are you?" And he was answered with, "I'm John Cena." Kurt Angle is here. Eve Torres, one of the great champions in WWE history. The Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus, is here tonight to celebrate the GOAT, John Cena. And who will ever forget Manhattan? ECW's one-night stand. The night that that man, Rob Van Dam, beat Cena for the championship. And the man who patterned his United States Open challenges after that of John Cena, none other than Sami Zayn here tonight. Well, sports teams around the United States Mexican, celebrating John Cena, as have all the WWE fans here tonight. Saturday night's main event is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for John Cena's final match of his career, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who sat next to me to call many of the moments in John Cena's 25-year career. Of course, Wade Barrett here tonight, but I would like a shout out to Taz, the man who sat here and called the first night that Kurt Angle faced John Cena in WWE. JBL, not only an in-ring rival, but a great broadcaster who came up with the moniker Big Match John. Of course, Corey Graves, who sat here with me to call many of the latter parts of John Cena's career. And the legendary Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler. Let's go to Joe Tex, Stephanie Mann.
Thank you very much, Mike. I think Michael's going to have a lot of emotion when he broadcasts this final match here.
Absolutely. Michael, you're doing an incredible job. I know how worried you are. Trust me, you are paying John. You are giving his due.
I always love when you and I are hosting together, and at a certain point I turn to you and say, all right, what's wowed you so far? But I don't think there's any denying what we're seeing out of these NXT performers, Sol Ruka and Oba Femi.
Well, I know Oba Femi certainly brought it to Cody Rhodes, especially when he hit him with that running uppercut over the table. It was crazy. And Sol Ruka, to no surprise, or to everyone's surprise, depending on how you feel, she actually beat Bayley tonight. I mean, it's unbelievable. Her athleticism is off the chart. I never want to be on the receiving end of a soul snatcher, that's for sure.
No doubt about it, Steph. I feel like this is a different major event than we typically have because it sort of feels like a simple funneling towards one moment of anticipation and excitement. One man, one singular moment. Are you sensing a little something different in the air tonight, Steph?
For sure it's different. We're all waiting for John Cena's final match. I mean, that's why we are all here tonight. Why all of us are paying tribute to John Cena, and the vibe is something so special. And I have to say, John, we can see you for the last time tonight.
It is awesome here in Washington, D.C. This was the 7 premium live events through the years, and now this.
Your boy is
welcome aboard. This guy doesn't have blood in his veins. He has helium. High flyers are pretty common in this industry. This guy doesn't fly. He floats.
And he upset me and called me the OG. Oh, I cannot wait for this.
His tag team partner from Bradford, England, weighing in at 198 pounds. He is the TNA X-Division Champion, Leon Cena.
The youngest ever TNA X-Division Champion at 21 years old. He's from Bedford, England. I talked to him earlier
today. He said his family is staying up late in England tonight to watch Saturday night's main event. Talks about his mother, who at 9 years old allowed him to start training for wrestling, would pick him up, drive him to the gym each and every day. He said to me tonight, Mom, this is for you. A shout out to those way in England.
Yeah, this kid is brilliant. Let me just correct you because the Brits are going nuts right now. It's Bradford, not Bedford. People get very upset about that stuff, and we can't give Leon Slater a bad intro. So people at Bradford, don't start rioting. We're on your side. But I always say you can't have enough Englishmen on the show. So welcome aboard, Leon Slater.
Sorry, Bradford. And tonight's tag team matchup is presented by Jimmy John. Order a toasted pizza sandwich at jimmyjohns.com today. Both these men in the ring, 21 years old. What an opportunity.
They weren't even born when John Cena debuted in WWE. That's disgusting.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 385 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Dragon Lee and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, of course, a long history with John Cena, some of the great matches against the greatest of all time. AJ Styles said, I would not miss this for the world. He's also a big fan of Javon Evans and Leon.
You know what's crazy? Javon Evans is only 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's 21.
Leon Slater especially.
Yep.
Once he set eyes on AJ Styles competing in that X division, he knew his future was set as a very young man. AJ Styles is absolute idol. How nerve-wracking must this be for a 21-year-old from England stepping into it on the spotlight against the guy he idolized his entire life.
Oh.
Yeah, Leon Slater's one of the reasons he fights, he says, is because his dad abandoned him when he was a kid. So it's his mission to make everyone who meets him remember him forever. So he has that opportunity to do that here tonight. Evans and Slater, who have teamed together before, they go break the
Just say that was all cute, man.
Dragon Lee, waste a little time. Let's go! It's on the top
Is
rope.
this a regular time?
Yes, it is. I knew this was gonna be it. I knew this was gonna happen.
What?
It was gonna be fast-paced, bouncy. Unreal athletic ability right off the bat. This is 100-mile-an-hour stop here.
And Slater now with a cross body. Tag made. Here comes Javon Evans. The MOG, we mentioned last night, knocked off The Miz on Friday Night SmackDown. He is the Iron Survivor Challenge winner this year. Cover now. Hook of the leg. And almost had Lee in a kick out.
Almost had a smash and grab here from these two.
He actually almost got him.
Take a look at this. Leon Slater's wiping out Dragon Lee. Doing it once again in the ring, and perhaps the highest splash you will ever see. I'm sure Montez Ford might have something to say about that. Nailing it right on the chest of Dragon Lee and almost scoring a win.
And then you got to give it to these two
Mom,
young men.
Dad sounded like the Grinch on that one scene. Remember that one scene when the Grinch burped? Remember that one scene when the Grinch burped? Exactly how you sounded.
Veterans of this game getting caught like rookies there.
Leon Slater will be on an
People are gonna think I live with the Grinch.
Dion Lennox and Miles Bourne and Joe Henry in a #1 contender match to see who will face Oba Femi for the NXT Championship. Owen, Dragon Lee with a kick to the face and an elbow now. Nobody home into the post. Goes Slater.
Dragon Lee has been in this kind of situation before. Smash and grab attempt from the early goings, but riding out that early storm, hoping that AJ Styles can get himself back up and make the tag. Just denied there by Leon Slater.
Yeah, but Dragon Lee will land on his feet now. Lee, trying Slater inside out. He goes, just not the snap powerbomb.
There we go, a little message there from the Dragon Lee. You guys got tricks? Well, I've got a few of my own, and trust me, the phenomenal one in the corner has more than his share up his sleeve. Can Dragon Lee get the tag?
AJ Styles, phenomenal one. Ain't no buts about it. Next year will be his last year inside a WWE ring. But he said he's not done yet. Evans makes the tag. So does Styles. And here we go. Styles and Evans. Big clothesline by AJ.
Javon Evans going for that hot start. An attack from behind on AJ Styles.
And AJ into the corner with that big clothesline. And then a knee right to the back of the neck. Leon Slater now. AJ Styles, takes out Slater.
His precision attacks from AJ Styles has a power advantage against these two, and he's using it to maximum effect.
Launched himself under the top rope, and he got caught by Evans.
Speed off youth, catching AJ Styles out right there.
AJ Styles still got some tricks up the sleeve, Wade.
Apparently so, but
Evans, nobody home. And Styles will try to into the barricade.
Well, AJ Styles just telegraphed that as tough as it is against these two.
Dragon Lee. That flying line. That's when the Styles clash and Javon Evans. Cena Slater.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, skull first into that metal ring post.
And now they got AJ Styles isolated. Evans and Slater sending Styles into the ring. And look at this! The OG cutter from Javon Evans!
Completely rocking AJ Styles. And with a quick tag here, double up the punishment.
Here comes Slater! Slater's gonna go up top! This thing here is just a thing of beauty! The strong power 50 connects! The cover! And Dragon Lee saving the matchup!
Just bulldozing Javon Evans. It's
Crazy.
breaking it up and saving the match for the tag champion.
How can someone do that with their body?
It is a world crowd watching Leon Slater and Javon Evans.
He did an Evan-born Jeff Hardy move in one.
This is awesome. I agree with you. This has been incredible stuff. Just a blur from these two 21-year-olds who are still in this thing and still looking for glory.
Oh, and the Dragon Lee will stop Javon Evans in his tracks. AJ Styles still down.
We're going to have to go back to watch this match on slow-mo and simply not keeping up.
Dragon Lee with a highlight of his own.
When's it not been a highlight in this match since the opening bell?
And Leon Slater looking at Romani, who's called his idol. Now look at Slater now. He's going to go over the Styles clash with Slater. And AJ Styles.
He's a veteran.
And look at Slater trying to fight out of it. Does.
Move from Leon Slater. He was coming there. Studied this man intensely. There's the dangers of that
Oh,
move.
phenomenal forearm time.
AJ Styles locked and loaded.
Beaten to the punch.
Styles from the top. Oh! AJ Styles slipping on the top rope. And Leon Slater now looking for the win. The cover. And a kick out by Styles.
So rare that you see AJ Styles make a mistake like that. What a credit it is to these two 21-year-olds that they put such a beating on AJ Styles.
Yeah. No, he really slipped.
We're going to put Styles away. AJ Styles able to make it back to his feet. Slater planted by Styles. Center of the ring. Styles has got it where he wants it. Styles cross. The World Tag Champs with the win.
They barely won that guy, dude. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What a stunning performance from these two young men against two top veterans. veterans in this industry. And AJ Styles was in a major fight tonight, and it almost cost him.
Our match replay is presented by Jimmy John's.
Take a look at some of this action. This is Dragon Lee. Massive dive to the outside on Javon Evans, and this was Leon Slater going in for a big one at the end, calling to a powerbomb bomb, transitioning into that Styles clutch. What an effort from Leon Slater and Javon Evans, but in the end, class of that veteranship of this duo wins out. But Leon Slater, Javon Evans, welcome to the big time.
Well, we told you the relationship between Styles and Slater and how much Slater looks up to AJ Styles. Incredible moment for these two tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, we'd like to extend a special thank you to Quavo for a new trick featuring Eat Betty X, the official theme song of Saturday night's main event. You know, John Cena has made a career of heading into, well, different towns and, well, wearing the colors of their sports teams to the ring. He probably regrets the night he wore the New York Jets colors to the ring. But nonetheless, John Cena, these sports teams are celebrating John Cena throughout the week on social media. You know, celebrate John Cena's final match for the official John Cena final match Funko Pop, depicting the 17-time world champ in his final match gear. Pre-order now for a limited time only at WWE Shop and Funko.com. Reminder, everybody, WWE's YouTube channel, right after Saturday night's main event, Joe Tess, Big E, Peter Rosenberg will host the post show immediately after our main event tonight. And speaking of our main event, the match presented by Minute Maid, Bring the Juice. Wade, we're seconds away. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it for the final time ever. John Cena will run down to the ring for his final WWE match. The man who stands in his way, a Terminator. Gunther.
Dude, I really wish it wasn't against Gunther.
What makes John really exceptional is an unrivaled work ethic and a passion for the business.
I would say his career is a testament of hard work does pay off. And whenever you're the first person in the building, the last one to leave, that person was influenced by John Cena.
He was the first one to sit down at the monitor to watch every single match.
Gives everybody just feedback and takes time with everybody.
Thank you so much, John Cena, for always giving us your time.
I will definitely take the things that he taught me into my career. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
John is that benchmark of all it takes is all you've got. Thank you for always being there and telling the truth.
I think you really set the bar quite high. I want to thank you for giving me the debut of a lifetime.
The things that he's been able to do for the business, it's incredible. Nothing but appreciation.
My heart is doing this right now. Thank you for everything, John.
So John, congratulations on a well-earned retirement, and thanks for all the houses.
This holiday season, go big. And then go home.
Laundry, fighting dirty.
Bring the juice, folks.
When every day feels like Monday, Minute Maid, bring the juice. The holidays start with a chill in a frozen meat locker, reminding us what it's all about.
family, legacy, believing. Spend the 12 days of Christmas going 12 rounds in the ring. Every Rocky, every Creed.
For whatever life throws at you, get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
Let's talk about innovation.
I'll take it from here. The wheel, the internet, and now new Fireball Blazing Apple. We did it. New Fireball Blazing Apple, mankind's greatest innovation. We're all unreasonable about something. At Maker's Mark, it's creating uncompromisingly delicious bourbon. Handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
Eczema isn't always obvious.
Eczema isn't always red.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you with Eblis. Eblis is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results.
Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Eblis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eblis. Before starting Eblis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? Clearly, it's possible with Eblis.
Talk to your doctor about Eblis for eczema.
Boom! You probably know these TD moves. Touchdown! But guess what? There's another TD, tardive dyskinesia. It causes uncontrollable movements, ankle rolling, hand and arm twitching, constant blinking. Tardive dyskinesia is caused by certain prescription mental health medications. It's true. So talk to your doctor and visit theothertd.com to learn about TD and treatment options that can help.
In Vegas, everything's a game. Some nights, it's played without cards, dice, just tension. Never knowing who might show up at the table. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Hey, John, congratulations on an incredible career. You've impacted the lives of so many people inside the ring and outside the ring.
It's time to skip leg day for once and celebrate with half a Skittle. I know you're going to go on to do many incredible things, and I just want to say, may the George be with you always.
Let's go, Cena!
Cena sucks!
What, you got a problem with John Cena? Say Cena's your daddy. Cena's my dad! That's what I thought.
I appreciate watching you for the last 20 plus years, and you've been an icon to all of us.
We still get been about you since the beginning, so thank you.
My kid can't even say John Cena, but can definitely do this. You transcend through generations, and you will be so missed.
John Cena, the legendary, never seen 17. Man, thank you for all these years. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for being the role model that we all needed. You deserve this, brother. Congratulations. Happy retirement.
Good luck in your last match. I hope you fare better in yours than I did in mine.
Washington, D.C. Metro Wilmington Grammy nominated record producer and music executive, and also retired Navy SEAL, Master Chief, and Medal of Honor recipient Edward Byers, who was honored here earlier tonight. He is our military hero of the night. We're in Washington, D.C. tonight, moments away from John Cena's final match. Saturday night's main event is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice. Let's head up to Joe Tess. Steph.
Thank you very much, Michael. You know, it's interesting. The two of us are sitting back here, and they're showing through the years still photos of John Cena and all our colleagues, and you can start to feel the emotion bubbling up, Stephanie.
Well, the emotion is just brimming over. I mean, John Cena is absolutely beloved. I have fans over here asking me not to let him leave. I wish he wasn't. I'm getting emotional just standing here tonight. I almost don't want this match to happen.
And as much as we're sharing memories and it's been a week of reflection, there's a big, brutal, dangerous match still to have here, because Gunther says he's going to make John Cena tap out and give up the vote.
Well, we'll see, but Gunther certainly is a formidable force. He's going to bring it. He is the ring general, you know, and this is going to be a very hard-fought battle for John Cena. I know he's going to over-deliver, as he always does. And let me just say, this match is going to be
You know what would really been awesome? If this last time is now tour didn't pretend like I didn't exist, like I didn't happen. I've been a main character in the history of John Cena, but here we are, focusing on the new and up-and-coming superstars, when the guy that beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania, in this outfit, in this gear, is standing right here. I demand respect. I demand. I saw what you did. I saw the footage, man. In the last time is now tournament, you did something inappropriate with Nick on his balls. You took somebody's opportunity, and the person's opportunity you took is right here. Give me that.
Oh, that is hilarious.
You asking for it.
I wasn't wise, Miz. You're a bit outnumbered. Henry with his flyaway slam. Into a kick out.
Because I believe in Joe Hendry.
Supple tonight. And Miz, you know, he's always wanted this. A standing ovation. We get the point.
people believe in Joe Hendry. R-Truth believes he is John Cena. And Miz can't quite believe how badly this all went down. Well, do wait, Cole. You know you want to.
Well, maybe Miz shouldn't have said his name, right? That's how it works.
It's rule number 1.
Okay, that was interesting.
Everyone doing the Joe Hendry wave tonight at Capital One Arena. We are sold out for Saturday night's main event. 19,232 on hand tonight.
And they're all doing the wave apart from Michael Cole, which I didn't notice in the wide shot there.
My hip hurts.
You old grump.
Friday night SmackDown and our next Saturday night's main event are coming to the Bell Center in Montreal on Friday, January 23rd and Saturday, January 24th. Combo and individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Hey, let's check in one more time with Joe Tessitore and the woman who was rudely interrupted, Stephanie McMahon.
You see, Stephanie, that's what the Miz gets for interrupting us.
That's right.
We all believe in Joe Hendry. What do you say we do this? I think there's only one thing left to say.
I agree.
Thank you, Cena.
Here goes Stu. I'm gonna Stu for you. My childhood hero, John Cena. Your childhood hero.
The winner of the last time is now tournament. A man who makes a living out of making people give up. Against a man tonight who doesn't give up. Wayne Gunther is a Terminator, but it could be an uphill battle tonight. John Cena has not
us here tonight.
Well, John Cena at times has been known as Mr. Invincible. Is there enough juice left in the tank of the Cena Nation to overcome one final mega test? But make no mistake, John Cena is the absolute antithesis of what this man Gunther believes the sport of professional wrestling is about. Traditions of the mat are sacred, and John Cena, for many moments in his career, has thrown those traditions out with his own unique approach to sports entertainment.
John Cena's final match is presented by Minute Maid. Bring the juice, and that's what Gunther plans to do tonight. He's already ended the legendary career of Goldberg, the Hall of Famer, earlier this year. Will he do the same? Because, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena's 23-year journey now reaches the finish line. first, from Vienna, Austria, 250 pounds, the ring general, Gunther! And his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the greatest of all, the never-seen 17, celebrating with each and every one of you here tonight in D.C. for one final time, the last real champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time is now. Does Cena have one more big fight left in him? He's going to need to bring everything to the table against this Terminator Gunther tonight. The simple collar and elbow tie-up to start things off here. For Gunther, what's the strategy, Wade?
Strategy is simply rely on your preparation. Gunther, we know it's no stone unturned. He's already isolated every weakness that Cena has. Now he's going to exploit it.
Senior official Chad Pat has worked so many matches in John Cena's illustrious career, working this match tonight. And I sort of like the strategy of Gunther. Try to take this capacity crowd out of this match. Oh.
Well, I don't know if that is the strategy, Cole. I got to be honest with you. I think he wants Cena to soak, to marinate in this atmosphere. Let it crack that stoic exterior of Cena. Let the emotion in, and then Cena gets weakened.
They will normally stoic, but let the 19,000 plus get to him tonight.
Come on, Cole. Gunther's mind is a compassion-free zone. He is the one man in this entire building who feels zero emotion or sympathy for the man who is retiring. The mat is not a place for sentimentality. The mat is a place for competition, and that is what Gunther excels at more than anyone.
Marketing back to what Jey Uso did to Gunther back in WrestleMania.
That only served one purpose. Let Gunther go away, rebuild, and come back better and more dangerous than ever.
You know, this is what I was afraid of here tonight. And John Cena with his first offensive rally on this matchup so far. There's the shoulder tackle.
Cena going in for the heavy hits right off the bat in this one. We're going to finish it early.
And now looking for he's become the immune now the AA with Gunther now with a German suplex and turns it around. And again, Gunther a man in his prime.
Just a blink of an eye transition from a man who is technically more sound than anyone we have ever seen inside those ropes.
And now quickly going for a sleeper hold. He promised to make John Cena give up here tonight. And locks it in with authority. Way wrapped his arm around the chin and the throat of John Cena. But swung away by Cena.
Cena knows how dangerous
Right toe hold. That's PMU time. Gunther's in the middle of the ring. Gunther might tap out. Cena might not quite work it. Gunther here tonight.
Oh, got a million miles away from the ring. Cena for a big Austrian. It is panic time for the ring general.
Well, Gunther tap out yet again. On a big stage of tonight's Saturday Night's Main Event.
Cracking on that spine of the ring general. The ring general in agony. Desperate to get a fingertip on that rope to break the hold.
Trying to drag Cena across the ring. Cena turns it around. He drags Gunther back. And no, he doesn't. Gunther able to create separation. And now Gunther with a kind of sword-like drop kick to Cena into the corner. And now Gunther looking to make quick work of John Cena. Up goes Cena. Down goes Cena. Power bomb by Gunther.
What a pivot there from the ring general. Bouncing back from the agony of that STFU.
Cena's never lost an I Quit match. You're not gonna give him. He's not gonna give up.
I just hope he does. I hope he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Cena's not gonna give up. I refuse to believe it.
Gunther with a just vicious clothesline. Everything Gunther does, there's no wasted motion, Wade. It is everything is done with malice.
Technically, the stew absolutely barbaric in the ring. Another block out. There's just a baseball bat like clothesline across the jaw, throat, upper chest of John Cena.
In many ways, Gunther is just the polar opposite of John Cena. Man who spent many, many years on the independents before coming to WWE. That technician, a complete different attitude that John Cena has.
Merciless, brutalist inside that ring. Nothing that Gunther does reinvents the wheel here. He's not like some of the high flyers we saw earlier tonight. He's meat and potatoes. It's basic stuff, just executed in a more devastating manner than anybody else can.
Another great impact clothesline by Gunther. He's a throwback way. Reminds me of the old wrestlers of the 70s and 80s.
As good as Gunther is, just have to do the basics better than everyone does. Right now, talking trash to John Cena, trying to break the man's spirit.
It's a big fight feel in DC tonight. And another clothesline by Gunther. And this is the point now where Gunther wants to punish, he wants to embarrass John Cena in front of these 19,000 plus, the millions watching at home, celebrating the career of the legend.
Pounding after pounding, Gunther is about proving he's the greatest on the planet against any era. My God, he's getting there rapidly.
Cena's mantra, of course, never give up. opportunity to get deep tonight, I believe.
We might not get that far. This might be a technical knockout the way it's going. Cena is getting more.
And Cena able to duck underneath and have a shoulder tackle right, John. And Cena looks to battle again. Not sure where he gets this from. And now, gonna get the down center of the ring. Cena with another opportunity. And another flying knuckle shuffle.
Can he finish the job this time? Gunther's rock.
Gunther's up in position. Yeah! Cena hits the AA for the win. Center of the ring. Gunther takes that at two.
Oh, wow, that is the move that John Cena has beaten everyone with in his career. The move that has taken him to 17 World Championships. Gunther, bang to right, middle of the ring. Not just enough fire left inside the ring general. What does that now do to the mindset, John Cena?
Looking for another AA. Gunther left it up on the shoulders of Cena. Gunther though able to slip from behind. Oh, and what a blow to the back of the neck. And now into the sleeper hold. And dragging Cena down middle of the ring. Trying to wrap the legs around the body of Cena. And Cena's got nowhere to go.
Choked out countless world champions with this exact move. But now looking to send John Cena into retirement fast asleep.
Charles the desperate look in the eyes of John as he made it back to an eight.
There's a pleading look to this crowd. Get behind me. Give me that energy that I need.
And now Cena, look at the sleeper on Gunther. This is what Jey Uso beat Gunther with at WrestleMania. And Cena's trying to do it tonight.
Gunther's now getting flashbacks. This was the moment his career went downhill. PTSD perhaps kicking in for the ring general.
And now Gunther wisely using those long legs to make it to the rope and force a break. But John Cena, he put a little bit of doubt in the mind of Gunther there.
Well, he's got to crack that impenetrable mind of the ring general, convincing that he's doomed to fail on this night against Mr. Invincible. Jeez.
Just dropping him on his spine on the apron.
And catching the ropes with his shoulder on the way down doesn't help. Twisting and turning. Oh, jeez.
Gunther said, I don't give a damn about John Cena. I don't give a damn about his legacy. I'm going to come out here tonight and punish this man and leave this arena, leaving John Cena a shell of his former self.
We can boo it all they like, but this is exactly why Gunther has been so devastating over the past several years. It's that pitiless, harmless mindset. And what on earth is Gunther cooking up here?
Well, dragging those steel steps out toward an outfit, but I would get out of the way. You don't want to be sitting there.
I don't know where it's safe from this man.
The conquering hero, the gladiator, Gunther mocking the 19,000 plus here tonight. Well, we're not going to take too kindly to that either.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know how smart that is against John Cena. When you have John Cena down, it is time to pop him out. It is not time to gloat.
And now Gunther dragging John Cena up from the floor, and you can only imagine that the ring general has massively bad intentions here with Cena on the steps.
This is about making an example of John Cena, not just beating the man, destroying the man on his final night.
Oh, I was going to destroy our announce table as well.
And no one's going to stop him, believe me. Oh, what eyes with Gunther.
And now Gunther, oh my goodness, I think he's going to try to powerbomb John through the table here.
You better be. You better hit this.
Cena turns it around. Cena with
Hit it now.
Do it, John.
don't freaking care. Gunther's won 2 world titles. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He doesn't have to retire Cena. He can lose.
This could end as a double counter here, but Cena is stirring. No one wants it to end that way.
The referee's going to give him a run here. Going to give him a run here. And now Cena sending Gunther back into the ring. John Cena now into the cover. This is enough to put Gunther away. Look at the leg and Gunther kicks out.
Oh my God, Gunther is just double tough.
And we apologize for the audio issues a moment ago. Cena destroyed everything at the announce desk as Gunther went through the table.
And you can just feel it, John Cena and the entire Cena Nation now believe once again.
Cena's going to go up top. What's he looking to do here, Wayne? Cena from the top rope. There's that great drop to Gunther. Cena's got a chance. Come on, John. Put him away. Gunther kicks out at 2.
John Cena going old school, just executing it to perfection, but still not enough to put away Gunther.
Gunther quickly back to his feet. A royal boot to the face of Cena.
Just too much talk from John Cena. You've still got it, but is it enough to beat Gunther?
Stacked up by Gunther for the win. Cena kicks out. And now will Gunther begin to get frustrated here?
Gunther's been frustrated for the past 10 minutes. He feels he should have been home and dry. That is when he turns on the dial, and that is when Cena's in major trouble.
Yeah, but John Cena cut off Gunther on the top rope. And now John Cena with Gunther up top. Cena's going to try it again. John Cena with Gunther on his shoulders. Gunther hogging up the ring. John Cena.
Do it, John. Do it.
Coming down the ring. Cena to Gunther. Cover by Cena for the win. Gunther kicks out. Damn it.
Everything but the kitchen sink has now been thrown the way of Gunther, and it simply has not been enough. This avalanche AA, all the way from that top rope, Gunther crashing down hard. An inevitable victory? I don't think so. Not against Gunther. I mean, an AA through the table, a super AA off the ropes, and it's still not enough, Michael Cole. You've been the soundtrack to this man's career. Where the hell does he go now?
John Cena has to dig down deep one more time. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Never give up. It all comes into play now. Cena with Gunther up again. He's going to try another one. Gunther turns it around though. It's Cena. Powerbomb to Cena. And now Gunther has a chance.
So much cumulative damage to both men. Who breaks first?
A frog splash by Gunther to Cena. The impact of Cena kicks it too.
But there is something left. There's a fire burning inside of John Cena.
Gunther again going to the sleeper. They're trying to drag John down, center of the ring. And you got to wonder how much John has left. He's been thrown so much into this matchup so far. And John appears to be fading, dropping down to a knee. Gunther with a sleeper locked in.
Cena's mind fading into a void, breaking the body, breaking the spirit, breaking the mind.
They're fighting back one more time.
The man they wanted, Super Cena, who's in there with a super villain. And what a struggle this is now.
And again into the sleeper. Cena, almost a last gasp effort there. As Gunther now on his back, looking to wrap his legs like a constrictor around the body of Cena.
Hook in there, couldn't get the second hook in there. Cena trying to transition into something.
Yeah, but how
into anything.
How quick's Gunther to go right back into this hole? Cena powering out. Gunther on the shoulders again and again in the sleeper hold.
And here is the frustrating part against fighting John Cena. The fact you know he should be down and out, but somehow he keeps finding something. That's the frustrating Gunther's dealing with right now.
And let's look at the opposite end of that. Cena keeps thinking he's getting out, and Gunther continues to lock the sleeper in. He gives Cena no space, no time to recuperate, no time to recover. How much does John have left? He looks to dig deep down again, center of the ring, dragging himself to his feet.
This is the fight game. There's only so many times you can get yourself out of jail. And Cena's number might be up here.
And now Gunther with the entire body weight on the back of John Cena.
270 pounds of Austrian fighting machine on the back of a heavily beaten, heavily bruised, exhausted John Cena.
I'd run outside the ring.
Oh, Cena somehow still on his feet, looking to break this as he drives Gunther spine first to the turnbuckle. The question now is, wait, how much is John
Oh, for crying out loud.
There's no space. There's no room to breathe. Gunther does not let up. He's a damn machine.
Well, the tank is driving John Cena. He was like a zombie staggering away once he broke the hold. Just simply couldn't follow it up with any offense.
And now Cena down on the mat. You see almost a desperation, a plea in his eyes as Gunther continues to lock that sleeper in, trying to make John Cena give up here tonight. Cena trying to fight back to his feet yet again. I'm not sure how much he has left in his tank, but Cena's still in this thing.
Cena's still in this thing. The C Nation are still in this thing. Hopes are fading, but still giving it everything he's got.
And now, another ring! Come on, John! Believe in miracles, folks! Cena, and a count out by Gunther again! And a sleeper! No rest for the weary!
And this has just evolved into AA versus Sleeper, and you have to say Sleeper is winning the battle.
Wait, how much does Cena have left?
I mean, I've done right in this man up. I've watched his entire career just like you have.
This might be Gunther's undoing though. I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like he's focusing on it too much, on this too much. Yeah.
The future looks bleak for John Cena. The arms down again. This one's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, please.
Now just pummeling with blows to the jaw and again into the sleeper hold.
Just as primitive instincts
Does it
of
have to be
Gunther,
a Super
kicking
Bowl?
in as bloodthirsty as you like. Gunther is feasting on the carcass of John Cena's career.
John Cena has tapped out.
Oh, he actually tapped.
He did it on purpose.
Who did?
Cena did it on purpose.
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight,
He did it on purpose.
professional wrestling
Why are you
destroyed
doing it on purpose?
sports entertainment.
Gunther just became, bell to bell, the standard bearer of the professional wrestling industry.
19,000 fans are in shock. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in shock. It's been over 20 years since that man has tapped out. This is not the way that anyone wanted this legendary career to end. First Goldberg, now Cena. Gunther has become a certified career killer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the match replay is presented by Minute Maid.
Gunther achieved the unimaginable. This was one of Cena's last rolls of the dice. The big one. He drills it, he nails it, but Gunther is just built differently to anyone else Cena has faced in his long and storied career. And immediately, with those python-like arms wrapped around the throat of John Cena, with hope fading, this was one last moment for the C Nation to believe, and believe they did. But these merciless, bloodthirsty elbows being driven into the throat and jaw of John Cena. And
Look at Cena's face.
there's no escape here.
Yeah.
Broke the body, broke the spirit of Cena. The career-killing Gunther rules the ring.
He was content with the ending that way.
Cena taps out.
What are they saying?
You know what they're saying.
Yes, yes. What did they say?
Why are they saying that?
Who is they talking to?
I wish that they wouldn't curse like that. Honestly.
from a small town in West Newbury, and I'm still a kid, absolutely living the dream.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall.
And man, it is one hell of a ride.
Hope when the water rises, you build a wall.
John brings a positive attitude.
Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name.
John brings a great love.
Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
I think that he portrays the good things in life.
Hope that you fall in love, and it hurts so bad.
To be loyal, to be honest, to be respectful.
John is that benchmark of all it takes.
And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain.
Passion, connection.
Hope when the moment comes, you
Get it all.
When you're as busy as a guy like John, and as he's being dragged in 800 different directions, they go, hey, there's this kid over here, and he stops, shuts everything off, and goes to that kid, and makes that kid feel like the only thing at that moment.
hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup.
John Cena's legacy is going to be of somebody who gave back to the business. The greatest of all time, what he means to the talent, being the face of the company.
Until a moment comes, I'll say, I did it all.
He's not just the face of a generation. He's the foundation in which it was built on.
You redefined what it means to be a top guy. You showed us the way.
You leave this place better than you found it.
It's easy to get to know John. He's just John Cena. And people gravitate to that. There's a goodness about him. You want to be a part of.
Years and years of telling the world you can't see me, but more than ever now, at the end, all of us can see him very clearly.
I'm a kid who grew up in a small town in West Newbury, and I'm still a kid, absolutely living the dream.
losing to last week's leftovers.